What is up, Soul Family? I am your host, Jacob, coming to you in my biohacking brain gear to give you a look and feel inside the higher self sanctuary. Before we begin, I want to invite you to pause and take a breath with me. So if that feels okay, go ahead and let all the air out of your lungs. And with empty lungs, take a big, full breath in and hold it. And hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release with a sound. Ah. Welcome to the homepage. So very similar to Facebook and Instagram. You got your notification bar with all the notifications and likes and comments and new updates inside the sanctuary. You have your direct message feature here and an invitation link that is personal to you and that we offer awards for people who invite other members to the sanctuary. So Karina just did a live on boundaries. Hasn't finished uploading yet, but let's check it out and see if it loads. Ah, yes, it does.
Hello, everyone. So, as our new theme is healthy boundaries, we'll be going over that for the rest of this week and next week. Hi, Kara.
Love you, baby. So moving on. Homepage is pretty traditional. This is where most of the content in the sanctuary lands. And so each space, including the home space, has its own library of featured resources. So you can see here we got our first higher self retreat coming up in August. We have a member of the month where Karina and myself like to send a care package or an offering or a gift or present to the member that goes above and beyond that month. And of course, to our values and standards, those offerings are always awesome and high quality. We have some premium courses like my embodiment rituals that all the members have access to, some community guidelines, some free subconscious reprogramming software, and some general rules, which is pretty much just be kind. So, really, really simple. I'm going to go kind of quick here to respect everybody's privacy. You get the general theme. So, you can search bar, which will type in keywords to pick up on recent posts or conversations that are talking about those things. This is one of our first members, Aaron and Emily. It was his birthday yesterday, and Karina and I got to sing to him, and his lovely wife is right here, Emily. Such dear friends of ours, such beautiful souls. Love you guys. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Him getting loved up on his birthday. So now we can go to the events, which are the bread and butter of the sanctuary. If you decide to join this space with us and you only have capacity for one thing, come to the events. It's the juice, it's the nectar, it's where all of the vulnerability and support really shines through. These events are really, really special. So we have our men's and women's circles every other week, which just really touch my heart. They're some of my favorite things about the sanctuary. Karina does her meditations every single Monday, and each Monday has a different theme. You can see here she's doing a Ram Dass meditation, Bless Ram Dass. And Karina is such a witch or alchemist in the form of meditation transmission. Her words are so healing, so constructive to embodying your higher self. We have our community gathering every single week, and we have different times to suit a global audience. And every 2 weeks, we focus on a specific theme. So you can see here, and as Karina had mentioned shortly in that video that we saw, that our theme of the last 2 weeks has been healthy boundaries. So every month, this event space looks a little differently because the events get updated based on the community's needs. And there are some consistent events like the cryptocurrency event, the men's and women's circles, and the themed community gatherings. This Reiki event here, this food freedom event here, are events that members of the sanctuary make. And we encourage you to share your gifts. And if you want to get paid for them, and you can make an offer to the people coming to the event, or you can do it like a donation based, or you can just do it for free, just to start cultivating more of your genius and your offerings to the world. So sharing your genius is highly encouraged in the sanctuary. And so now for the spaces to take us home and wrap us up, I love this feature of Mighty Networks or the Higher Self Sanctuary. So each space is essentially its own ecosystem and culture. So conversations, stories, vulnerabilities, everything of that nature is seen in each of these specific topics. Not sure if what I just said made sense, but I think you got the understanding of it. So, for example, that beep that you just heard is the notification sound, which, if that is annoying to you, you can totally cancel that or turn that off in settings, I mean. But let's check out the goals, commitments, and win space. This is something that I'm pretty active in. So I like this space a lot because it helps me hold accountability to myself. And also, it allows the members to hold me accountable to my goals and intentions and outcomes, and vice versa. So, the featured section here, you can see some articles that I posted, powerful questions, some awesome life management journals and systems, wealth resources, mindset, and habits. And again, a whole culture of conversations around the topic of goals, commitments, and wins. And to reiterate, this applies to every space in the sanctuary. So if we were to go to the relationships, intimacy, and sex space, you will see the same thing. Two featured articles right now. And these resources in all of these spaces are always evolving and always growing. It takes me back for a second when I think that the sanctuary has only been live for less than 6 months. So it's amazing to contemplate how much this library will grow in all of these spaces in the coming years. It's very exciting. So you can see a question here in the general theme of relationships, intimacy, and sex. What has been your favorite sex toy? Lots of answers, as you can see in that space. We'll keep that private. So yeah, that's the tour. We got 2 courses right now. This embodiment rituals is free for all the members, and Karina's legendary Alchemize Your Anxiety course, the members of the sanctuary get a big discount compared to the rate that the public gets. So now and in the future, we will be posting more in-depth workshops and courses to the sanctuary for free or for a generous discounted price. So that's the sanctuary in a nutshell. And this is the computer version. Excuse me. And the mobile version is very similar. Nice. So, want to invite you to, if you feel called to this inner circle and this community and this village, to give it a shot for $22 a month, which is the equivalent to 3 or 4 Starbucks lattes a month or 1 or 2 yoga classes from your favorite studio. There's so much love and support and value here. And a huge intention of mine and Karina's was to offer that unconditional support for a very low ticket cost, because community is a birthright and we all deserve more real depth connections and more sovereign resources to help us embody more of who we really are and thus give that to the world. So we would love to have you. If you don't feel called to an annual membership, try out just the 1 month membership and see how it feels. Come to the events, put yourself out there, share your intentions for being here, and allow yourself to receive love and receive support from myself and Karina and the entire village here. My heart to yours. From my heart to yours, we love you so much, and many blessings and abundance to you.